Radio Somerset.
20 minutes after 9 o'clock. Travel news coming up with Bridget in a moment. First, though, at the end of last week, got a lovely email from an artist called Mark Noble, who wanted to tell me about getting the Queen's Voluntary Award for the work that he does with the charity called Outside In. Now, Mark is from Street. He's dyslexic and autistic and wants to raise awareness of the work of the charity Outside In. Well, of course I was going to get him on. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Claire.
Many congratulations. How does it feel getting the Queen's Voluntary Award for the work that you do?
It's a group of ambassadors. It still hasn't really sunk in. And when we went to the show, it's something which it hasn't sunk in really. The normative, what's really happened.
When did you start getting involved with Outside In?
About 2.5, 3 years ago, when the pandemic was at the height, that's when I started being one of their ambassadors.
Right. And I mean, day to day, you know, how is life with it? With the charity?
What we do is we'll get involved every day. What we do every month, we do Zoom meetings and we talk to artists with disabilities. And the idea is to raise a public awareness of how brilliant disabled and people with learning problems, what wonderful art they can produce. As a whole focus is on a much bigger audience.
Yeah, because I know in your email you said, I'm severely dyslexic and autistic,
Yeah.
which makes my story more compelling. How has being dyslexic, the autism that you have, how has that affected your life up to now?
Office spelling, reading, and writing is not the easiest, and getting a bus and sometimes you try to work out the times, things like that, and spelling, reading, writing is an impossibility. So again, with dyslexic people, they're very artistic, so that's been my release valve.
Yeah. And I suppose really, you know, just adds to your knowledge, your understanding of Outside In for other people to appreciate.
Yeah, I think it is. Again, it's a fantastic charity, and it's been going since 2006, and it's to bring artists with disabilities and learning. Sometimes they do not have the chance to show their work. This is what they do. Is bring it to a much greater audience, and that these artists should have a proper platform like normal artists. It gives them a public speaking view, and it's promoting a public awareness of how brilliant these creative people are.
Yeah. So you're looking to branch out into Somerset, aren't you, to expand into Somerset?
What we're hoping to do is, speaking to them, they would like to come to Somerset to broaden their horizons and places like the Red Brick Building in Glastonbury and places like Millfield School, Atkinson Gallery, is to bring their expertise into Somerset and to widen it to a much bigger audience. Because I went to Chichester for the ceremony, and they're really keen to spread the news about what they do as a organisation, which is unbelievable and fantastic. But Somerset's got such a huge, massive area to cover. See.
Yeah. I'm just having a look at the website now, and there's a lovely article that you've written about the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. Two people holding up a banner that says, "Art makes you smile." What do you hear? What's the feedback from the artists that you work with? What do they say when, you know, they can see their artwork up there, that somebody has given them an opportunity to showcase what they do?
I think it gives them a sense of belonging to the community, being proud of their technical abilities to do that, and it's a feeling, a group feeling of happiness and camaraderie to get a message. Because obvious with what we've been through the pandemic and mental health, I think it's so important. The creative industries and art is important for everybody. Gives you joy, comfort. And it don't solve every problem, but it's about enjoying humans can produce such beautiful creative art in the 21st century. See.
Got a brilliant virtual exhibition on as well, which just has a line that says, "Oh, I love that." And do you know, I do. It's brilliant. A selection of diary drawings by Bobby Baker. How can people get in contact with you here from Somerset if they would like to, work in collaboration with Outside In?
I think all the details are on the websites and bits and pieces like that. But at the moment, it's a gradual process of if you give their details, that will be brilliant. I haven't got the details on hand at the moment.
Sure.
But I'm trying to approach the Acton Gallery to do a show maybe in 2 years' time to celebrate the arts. And I've been speaking to Somerset Arts Works, and another body which works for artists exclusively in Somerset, is to join them up. It's to partnership. So this is my goal is to bring it to a much bigger audience and spread and how good. Because I think art is so good for people's well-being. That's really important for me.
I completely agree with you. Well, it's lovely to talk. Thank you for the email, for getting in touch, and all the best with this going forward. Keep in touch with us.
Yeah. Thank you ever so much appreciated.
Nice to speak with you. Mark Noble there, an artist who's from Street, wants to bring more of what the charity Outside In does for communities everywhere. You can go along to the website. It is Outside In, all one word, all lowercase, outsidein.org.uk. It's free and very easy if you would like to become an Outside In artist. All of the details there on the website. They have a number as well, 01903 898171, 01903 898171. And it's a catalyst for change, as they call themselves. Founded in 2006, an established national charity, so it provides a platform for artists who face significant barriers to the art world, whether that be because of health, disability, isolation, social circumstance. So if you think you or somebody you know can benefit from this, please do go on and have a look, outsidein.org.uk.